Everyone, how you doing? My name is Kasim. Welcome to the YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Nikola. I have been shorting Nikola for a long time, but I just haven't posted the video. So I thought let me just do a brief recap on why I think Nikola, like, people should be very wary about investing in Nikola. I've had some videos on my computer that I'm gonna share with you guys that I haven't even posted. Just because I wanted to see how this story would play out, and because of how Nikola has been just operating their business, it's just there's a lot of red flags and it's just shady. So I figured let me just actually speak on it now, since I've been shorting the stocks for a long time. This is not me bashing Nikola. I want Nikola to survive. Matter of fact, I want all the EV companies to survive, but I'm not a big fan of what Nikola is doing, and I figure it's better that people call them out on the wrong things that they're doing. So let's get into the video right now. So here's the video that I recorded a while ago. I recorded it June 20th, around 2:30 a.m. on June 30th. Saved right here on my computer. I'm gonna show you guys this video so you guys can see it. I'm actually gonna post it in the next section so you can see it. But my main issue with Nikola is that they are promising a lot and under delivering, right? Because companies that do that, yeah, Tesla had that issue before. Tesla had that issue, but it wasn't to this level that Nikola is coming at. There was just a bunch of red flags that made me short the company. This is evidence of me recording that video, but I never posted it. I'm gonna go into my Robinhood account and actually show you the actual video after you've watched this current video. I'm gonna put it in the next segment. So as you can see here, this is my my other Robinhood account. I'm still gonna start a series about Robinhood, but that's gonna be maybe a couple of months from now. But me and Robinhood, we've had a love and hate relationship, but I'm still gonna talk about that. But I'm currently in a short position with Nikola, and what this basically means is I am betting that within by January 21st, 2022, that Nikola Motors will be below $2.50. Right now the stock price is at $65. So I'm giving myself the whole of 2020, the whole of 2021, that by 2022 the stock price would be below $2.50. Now, if it happens within the next year and it goes to where it should be reasonably, because they haven't made any products, they haven't made anything right now, all they're doing is just talk. And the biggest kind of red flag to me with this whole thing is, as an entrepreneur, if you're starting a company and you have an idea, you're starting the idea, and your company gets to a point whereby the company has gone public. Now the public have the ability to buy your shares, and as the CEO, the owner, the person that started the company, you just now decide to hire someone else to be the CEO, and you're just going to be the chairman. It don't make sense to me. As an owner of a company and as the founder, I want to see it through. I want to be the CEO and see it through. Now, that's his decision. But as soon as Nikola went public, the guy bought a $35 million house. Bought a $35 million house. I like, not even, the company hasn't even been out for that long. So I'm putting some cash where my mouth is. It's not really much. This bet cost me $70. I have one contract. Over time, if this play is going my way, I'll definitely be buying some more. If it's not going my way, like it's not right now, it's perfectly okay. I still have time on this, and I'm not alone with this. 1,000. This is open interest. What this means is, in the option world, what this means is 1,533 people also have the same position. So that means 1,538 people are basically, they agree with this position as well. So is one of those things that I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna throw a little money in it. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully this $70 can turn into $1,000, $2,000. It'll be amazing, because as this goes down, which it will, because there's no way that's this company, it went this high. It went as high as, I can't even get it, almost $80. There's no way. It just, look, this is like pure pump. If you've been in the market for a long time, you can see it. This is pure pump, and this is dump right here. This is the definition of pump and dump. It don't get any better than this. Look, pure pump, and then start dumping, and the dumping is still coming. So I'm not a big fan of this. On Robinhood is the 100 most popular. Oh wow. And whoa, look how many people have it on Robinhood. This is crazy. This is crazy. Just buy puts, people. Don't buy calls in this. But yeah, so that's my position on Nikola. Now let's go to the opposite one. So here, as you can see, this is a company, this is Tesla. This is a company that has products out there. Company that has real tangible products, real plans, real things that they're doing in this world, and the market has rewarded them for it. Each Tesla stock, one stock is worth over $1,000. Over $1,000. This is great. This is the kind of thing that you want to see with a company. And as you can see, ever since I moved it to this to M1, as you can see, it has steadily grown. It's probably the biggest company that's adding to my portfolio growth as growth in general. So what I decided to do now is every Friday at the end of the market, whatever is left with in cash on my portfolio, whatever is left will be invested into Tesla. Just put it in every weekend. Just put it into Tesla. Whatever cash is left right in here, I'll just put it in Tesla. Just because Tesla is a growth company. I still believe that this price in the future might be maybe $6,000. So this still has a long way to go. Hopefully I can build up some pretty decent amount in the portfolio, and I can enjoy the price going up. Right now in my investment stage, at this point, I'm still in the accumulating phase. So I'm accumulating stocks and stuff like that. Yeah, that is it for this week. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Like and subscribe. Share this video with other people. As you can see here, the portfolio is doing great. It's earning money on a regular basis. This was Friday. This is 5 days ago. This is 1 month. As you can see, the portfolio is doing great. So share this with other people so they can know about this, so they can see what's possible in America. This is what's possible. This is what can be achieved. And I want to share this message. I want to share it with the world. So subscribe, share with the other people, like as well. Like the video so other people can get to see it, because by you liking it, other people will get to see it and YouTube will show it to other people. So, you know, the message can be spread around the world. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. See you next week. So just an FYI, this video is not me being biased or anything. No, I don't want Tesla to be Nikola to be successful. I want them to be successful, but the shady practice of this company is just ridiculous, man. The shady practice of this company is just ridiculous. When they went public, the stock, let's look at this. Let's look at the past. Let's look at 1 year now. When they went public, the stock was at what? $70, $80, and then came down, went up, then it's just been coming down ever since. The past 3 months, this has been the performance. It's just gone down. The past month is when they had all the news, or basically all the saga, all the news that's been coming out. This is the past 3 months. The past week, they've just been propping this stock up. This stock it's going down. Let's go. I don't know if they have the news section here. They probably don't. But I'm gonna get to the news section in the news in a bit. When I shorted this, when I placed a trade, this is my trade, right? I believe the stock is going down to at least $5, but this was the lowest amount that I could short when I bought it. So I shorted it. I bought this contract, and $70 was what I could afford to put in back then. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. It looks like their earnings is coming soon, November 3rd. I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually going to listen to the earnings call. I'm looking forward to that. We'll see what they have to say for themselves. Yeah, so that's just the overview of the performance of the stock so far. If we go and check out the contract that I have here, right? So this is me popping into the actual contract, right? This is the contract that I have. Like I said, I've shorted this stock when it was at $60. It was at $60, and at this point, as you've seen in the previous section, at this point the stock is now at $33, right? And it's at $33 that the scandal came out. They have a partnership with GM. Okay, so first of all, this company, they tout that they have all this massive technology. They creating their own stuff. They're vertically integrating, and none of that is just BS. Basically, it's just BS, and they don't have anything substantial, right? They just recently announced that they are going to they're gonna have a partnership with GM, and GM is gonna be in charge of them, of their production. They're not even using any of their technology. Or they just bring it to the table with GM. They're gonna give GM a bunch of money to tool the factory up, do all that stuff, and GM have to use all their intellectual property. The only thing that Nikola is bringing to the table at this point is their name, the name that they bring to the table. I don't believe a company that is bringing just a name to the table is supposed to be worth, how much are they even worth now? What's their market cap? What's their market cap? There you go. Look, $12.34 billion. $12.34 billion. This company is worth $12 billion, and they don't have no technology. They don't have anything. They are just bringing their name to the table, which is just, to me, it's ridiculous that a company like this, stuff like this, can actually be allowed, you know? So recently, the SEC, the people that are in charge of the stock market, the regulators of the stock market in the US are basically gonna investigate Nikola now, and we'll see what the investigation will turn out to be. I believe this company, this position here, hopefully as I get more money I can add some more money to this position, but I believe this position here is gonna make me a ton of money. I'm like I said, I'm not coming at this from a biased point of view. I'm coming at it from a point of view of a person that thinks logically. This company does not have anything. It's when they had their partnership with GM, and GM now said that they are going to bring their own technology. The only thing that Nikola is doing is bringing their name to the table, and GM is basically bringing everything else. Just put my point out there. So I thought let me bring this out to your awareness. I wish the company well, but I believe that the company is a fraud, and they are they're trying to scam the public. And so let me just bring this awareness to you guys. I'm not invested in the stock. I don't actually have any holdings. The only holding that I have right here is this one $70. I paid $70 for it. Is this one $70 short position that I have on Nikola, and it's very minuscule. It's not even much money. I just wanted to just throw it out there and play with it and see what happens. The video that I recorded that you guys just saying, I wanted to highlight this. When I shorted the company the stock was worth $65. So it was too bad that I went so far in the money. I could have been making very decent amount of money. But the company was worth $65, and as we speak at this moment, as we speak right now, they are worth $33. So I was right. I was right with my thesis on it. I just went too far down the money. That's why I'm not making much money on this contract. But the further down the stock goes, the more money I'm possibly gonna make with this contract. I just thought let me bring this to your attention. Usually when a company that's it's just coming up, a company that is just building, that is just starting up, same thing with Tesla. I've been following Tesla for a long time. It's just too bad that I never invested in it at an early point, but I have been following Tesla for a long time. When a company that is just starting up, yeah, they're gonna have a lot of hiccups. There's gonna be a lot of problems in between. But like the company CEO says it all, because when Tesla first started, Elon was sleeping in a factory store. He was out there. He was just grinding. You know what I mean? He was grinding. He was working. He was just doing all the things that he needed to do to make the company a success. And the thing is, this Nikola company, as soon as the company went public and the CEO was able to get himself a huge amount of money. I mean, it's not illegal. There's nothing wrong with it. But like, as soon as the company was able to make a decent amount of money, he literally bought the biggest house in town. Literally bought the biggest house in town, bought the biggest jet in town, and is just living it up. And the thing with companies when they go public is the insiders, like the CEOs, the CFOs, the people that started the company, they are not allowed to sell the stock when they go public. They're not allowed to sell it for 90 days. For 90 days, they're not allowed to sell their stock. So this news that just came out about Nikola, that they are a fraud, is just an allegation, okay? It's not facts, it's not real. It's still an allegation. So the allegation that came out that Nikola is basically a fraud is still being investigated. It's being investigated by the Department of Justice for the Southern District of New York, and is also being investigated by the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is the cop for the stock market, put it that way. So if there's any issue with the companies, the SEC will investigate them to see if they violate any stock market laws, and if they have, the SEC will now pass the information to the Department of Justice, and the Department of Justice will investigate and lay any criminal charges against the companies and the officers of the companies, which would be the CEO, the CFO, or the higher management, the upper management of the company. So this company, Nikola, please be careful of this company. I wouldn't put my money in this company because I believe it's going to zero. Okay, but let me get into some news now so I can highlight some of the points that I'm talking about. Everything all first started with this company here, Hindenburg Research. They are a research firm that's short company. They primarily bet on companies that this company will go down after they've done a ton of research to figure out what is going on with the company, right? This company, Hindenburg Research, they came out with this first article. This was the first article that they came out with, that Nikola is basically a ton of lies, right? And they came out with all this points. They basically laid out 54 points for Nikola to answer, right? They basically laid out. They talk about the background of the CEO. I highly recommend you go and read this if you have the time to read it. If not, pop on YouTube or stick around, like this video, subscribe. Let me put that plug in. Stick around, like this video, subscribe. Yeah, like they basically broke everything down. Like they did a deep investigative journalism to the background of the CEO, what he has done in the past, and all these things. And they brought this allegation up, and basically Nikola just brushed it off. They didn't even answer most of the allegation. They didn't answer most of the questions, so they just brushed it off. And then they also now responded to Nikola's response, which was this second article here. They gave their points as well, that he only addressed a few questions. Out of 53 questions, 53 points that they're bringing out, that okay, if we're accusing you of this, we're accusing you of this, and it's 53 accusation, right? They failed to answer 43. They failed to answer 43 out of 53. So they only answered 10 questions, right? And even during their answer, they basically admit that the allegations that this company, this research company, Hindenburg, the allegation was basically right, but they didn't really admit it, but they're basically saying it's right. So I don't want to make this video too long. I'm gonna leave this article here. Please do not invest in this company. Like, this is also some CNBC article. It's a really interesting piece that is going on right now. This is a huge lesson, once in a lifetime lesson, to actually learn something about the stock market, that some companies can come out and try to defraud the public. This is a big lesson. This is a big lesson in the stock market that we are learning now, and I think we should basically keep an eye on this story and see how it goes. But with that being said, you've seen my position. You see that I'm transparent with it. I'm not trying to I mean, I only have very small amount of money short in the stock. It's not really a lot of money. I can't really move the stock. My opinion don't really matter in terms of my position in the company. But what matters is, like, I'm trying to point things out to you, my audience, that stay away from this company, Nikola. Nikola is a complete fraud. People that, like, for example, there was one company, Luckin Coffee. Company was from China, and they're supposed to be the Starbucks of China, and they turned out to be a complete fraud, right? And some guy in Europe invested $250,000 in his 60s. $250,000 into the company, and the company went to zero. That's how he lost his money. He lost his $250,000. So you guys that you're listening, please stay away from this company. If you're trying to make some money on it, I won't recommend anything, because I'm not a financial advisor. I don't recommend anything on this channel. I just share with you what I'm thinking, my investment thinking, my investment philosophy. I'm just sharing that with you. You can do your own research and come to your own conclusion. But with that being said, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. Stick around. I have a lot of content planned, and I'll be putting up a lot more content now on a regular basis. I have a video editor now. That takes that burden away from me. So hopefully my content will be getting better, and I'll be buying more equipment and everything to make my channel better. Thank you for everything. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Love you all. Take care. Bye.